Have you ever looked in the mirror and whispered helplessly, "I'm not as strong as I used to be"? If so, you're not alone. After the age of 60, something happens silently to your body every day, and almost without anyone warning you, you're losing muscle. No noise, no warning. Even if you still walk every day, still maintain your exercise routine, it's not enough. Every morning when you wake up, you're a little weaker without even realizing it. Muscles aren't just there to help you look toned or youthful. Muscles are your internal survival machine. They control your metabolism, hold your knees up, help you stand up when you climb stairs, keep your balance when you slip, lift a bag of rice from the supermarket, and even support your immune system when you're sick. Muscles are the foundation of your independence and self-reliance. Here's the scary truth. As we age, the rate of muscle loss doesn't just increase, it increases exponentially. It's called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and it affects 1 in 2 older adults. What's worse is that most people don't know it's happening until they fall, injure themselves, or have to rely on others to do the simplest things like get up from a chair. But there's hope. There's a way to rebuild muscle, not just slow down the decline but reverse it. And the best part, it all starts with what you eat. In this video, you'll discover 15 foods that can help you do just that. But before we get to the list, there's a secret you need to know. You might think that eating more protein is enough to preserve muscle after 60. But if that were true, you wouldn't be here now. Because the truth is, after a certain age, your body no longer responds to protein the same way it used to. Muscle cells become lazy to respond to signals from food, a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. That means you can eat the same amount of protein as when you were 40, but only build half as much muscle. Worse, if you don't eat the right foods, your body will not only stop building muscle, but also silently break down existing muscle mass to use for energy. So even if you still eat meat, still drink milk, still exercise lightly, you could still be in a state of muscle loss every day. This is not a hypothesis. Large studies of older adults show that after age 60, you can lose 8 to 15% of your muscle mass each decade. And this doesn't just make you weaker. It makes you slower, more likely to fall, harder to recover from illness. And worst of all, it makes the simplest tasks, like getting out of bed or opening a jar, a challenge. This explains why many older adults who eat well and exercise regularly still feel weak, tired, and exhausted. They're missing a crucial piece of the puzzle: the foods and nutrients that can reset the body's muscle-building mechanism, like a switch that's been turned off for a long time. Now for the most important part, a list of 15 foods that not only provide protein, but also contain bioactive compounds that help your body turn on the muscle-building mechanism that has slowed down with age. This list is not about trendy superfoods, but about foods that are close, easy to find, and have been scientifically proven to be effective. To make it easier to remember and apply, we will divide them into 3 groups: foundational foods, supporting foods, and enhanced foods. Group 1. Foundational foods: high-quality, easily absorbed protein. Greek yogurt. This is the perfect combination of casein and whey protein. One is absorbed slowly and the other is absorbed quickly, helping to nourish muscles for many hours. More importantly, Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, which help improve gut health, which is essential for the body to absorb protein more effectively after age 60. Eggs, especially the yolk. Don't skip the yolk. It's where leucine, the key amino acid that drives muscle synthesis, is found. Eggs are also rich in vitamin B12, which is essential for energy and recovery. Cottage cheese, rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein, making it ideal for eating before bed. While you sleep, cottage cheese quietly repairs and rebuilds damaged muscles. Tuna, low in calories, high in protein, and especially rich in omega-3s, a fat that reduces inflammation and stimulates muscle building, which is often slowed by chronic inflammation in older adults. Pumpkin seeds, small but mighty, they're a natural source of magnesium, a mineral that plays an important role in muscle contraction and recovery after exercise. Unfortunately, most people over 60 are severely deficient in magnesium. Group 2. Supportive foods, for vegetarians or those who want to diversify: lentils. A true plant meat, rich in protein, fiber, and iron. Iron helps deliver oxygen to the muscles, improving endurance, while fiber keeps blood sugar stable, limiting fat accumulation and inflammation. Chicken breast, skinless chicken. Classic but indispensable. With more than 25 grams of protein per inch, chicken breast is easy to prepare, easy to absorb, and does not put pressure on digestion. Tofu, an ideal source of plant protein, especially rich in isoflavones, a compound that balances hormones, reducing the rate of muscle loss in postmenopausal women. Quinoa. Not only is it a good starch, quinoa is one of the few seeds that contain all 9 essential amino acids, like a complete protein that your body cannot synthesize on its own. Almonds. Many people think of cardiovascular health, but few people know that vitamin E and good fats in almonds help reduce inflammation, allowing muscles to recover faster after each workout. Group 3. Foods that enhance muscle building and recovery. Salmon contains high-quality protein and is rich in omega-3. Studies have shown that omega-3 not only reduces inflammation, but also increases sensitivity to muscle-building signals in older adults. That is, with the same amount of protein, if you have enough omega-3, muscle building will be significantly higher. Edamame beans. Young soybeans. Not only containing protein, edamame is also rich in arginine, an amino acid that helps blood flow more strongly to the muscles, improving recovery and increasing the ability to pump blood during light exercise. Whey protein. This is the secret weapon if you cannot get enough protein from food. Whey is absorbed quickly, causing a sudden increase in leucine levels in the blood, a signal for the muscles to start repairing and growing. But choose the type with less sugar, no fillers, and clean ingredients. Spinach, rich in nitrate, a compound that helps improve blood circulation and increase exercise performance. At the same time, it contains iron, calcium, magnesium, 3 indispensable minerals for muscle and joint function. Bone broth. Few people think that broth is important, but it contains collagen, glycine, proline, amino acids that help regenerate connective tissues such as tendons and ligaments. Healthy muscles cannot be without healthy joints, and this is the silent foundation that keeps you standing every day. These are not luxury or miracle foods that only exist in books. These are foods that you can find right at your local supermarket. But if you're eating a diet that doesn't include at least 3 to 5 of these, your body may be starving for muscle without even realizing it. However, all of these foods won't work to their full potential if you're lacking one particular nutrient, something most people over 60 no longer produce enough of. And it's the key to unlocking your body's ability to truly rebuild its strength from within. We'll explore that secret in a moment. You may have heard of creatine as a supplement for athletes, but the truth is that few people tell you creatine is not just for young people who work out at the gym. It is an essential fuel for every muscle contraction in the body, from getting up from a chair, walking up a flight of stairs, to keeping your balance when you trip over a ledge. And here's the important part. After age 60, your body naturally reduces its production of creatine. That means even if you eat enough protein, eat the right foods, and exercise regularly, but lack creatine, your body still doesn't have enough fast fuel to regenerate, repair, and retain muscle mass. Clinical studies show that supplementing 3 to 5 g of creatine per day in older adults can increase lean muscle mass, improve strength, and shorten recovery time after injury or exercise. It has even been shown to benefit brain health and mental clarity. If you don't eat much red meat or fish, 2 natural sources of creatine, then there's a good chance you're deficient. And when you combine creatine with the 15 muscle-building foods we've listed, it's no longer just a diet, it's a complete strength recovery program for people over. Now you know what foods you need to rebuild muscle. But knowing what to eat isn't enough. To really get the most out of your nutrients, you need to understand how to combine them and when to eat them. This is where knowledge comes into play. The golden rule after 60. Every meal needs to have 2 core ingredients: high-quality protein and a natural anti-inflammatory source. Why? After 60, your body needs a higher amount of protein to achieve the same muscle-building effect as a younger person. But at the same time, inflammation in the body can easily increase, and if left unchecked, it can block muscle synthesis. So you don't just need to build muscle, you need to free up the pathways for muscle to be built. Take a look at 3 typical meal recipes below. Recovery breakfast: Greek yogurt, blueberries, pumpkin seeds, cinnamon. Yogurt provides fast and slow digesting protein. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants. Pumpkin seeds provide magnesium and good fats. And cinnamon helps control blood sugar, essential for limiting fat storage instead of building muscle. Stable energy lunch: grilled chicken, spinach, quinoa, almonds, olive oil. Chicken is a clean source of protein. Spinach adds nitrates to increase blood circulation. Quinoa provides plant-based protein and iron. Almonds add anti-inflammatory vitamin E, and olive oil helps with nutrient absorption. Recovery dinner: grilled salmon, stewed lentils, steamed broccoli. This is the golden combo for muscle regeneration and joint recovery. Salmon provides omega-3s and protein. Lentils provide fiber, iron, and slow-digesting protein. Broccoli helps fight inflammation and increases fiber for digestion. Another important rule: don't put all your protein in one meal of the day. Many studies show that spreading out your protein intake over 3 to 4 hours helps maintain a much better anabolic environment in your body. That means you should aim for around 20-30 grams of protein per meal, including, and if you have trouble eating a lot at once, a shake of whey protein between meals or a bowl of cottage cheese before bed can make a big difference. When you eat right, at the right times, your body not only absorbs it better, it also starts to metabolize it in a way that makes you stronger, faster, and younger every day. You may be eating a healthy diet full of muscle-building foods. You may have started supplementing with creatine, and you may even be exercising regularly. But if you're still feeling tired, weak, or not seeing noticeable results, you may be making one of these 3 big mistakes that are silently destroying your muscles every day. Mistake 1: not eating enough protein every day. This is the most common mistake. After age 60, your body doesn't just need protein, it needs more than younger people to maintain muscle. Experts recommend 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. If you weigh 60 kilograms, you need at least 70 to 90 grams of protein. But in reality, most older adults only eat half that amount. The result? Your body is forced to use muscle to replace energy, and muscle loss happens silently. Mistake 2: not getting enough resistance during exercise. Walking is great, but it's not enough to build muscle. Muscles only grow when they're challenged. You need resistance, from resistance bands, dumbbells, even your own body weight. It doesn't have to be heavy, just regular and increasing the difficulty over time. Without stimulation, muscles will gradually atrophy, no matter what you eat. Mistakes 3: ignoring chronic inflammation. Processed foods, refined sugar, lack of sleep, stress, all are sources of inflammation. Inflammation is a silent enemy, preventing the body from absorbing nutrients properly and slowing down any muscle-building efforts. Fighting inflammation is not just about diet, but also about lifestyle, getting enough sleep, relaxing the mind, and saying no to processed foods. Avoid these 3 mistakes, and you'll stop wasting your efforts on eating right and actually make positive, lasting changes to your health and fitness. This is the final step, turning all that knowledge into concrete action. A 7-day plan designed specifically for people over 60. No complications, no fancy ingredients. Just start today. Day 1, light warm-up. Morning, Greek yogurt, blueberries, pumpkin seeds. Lunch, chicken breast, spinach, quinoa. Snack, almonds or apples. Dinner, grilled salmon, stewed lentils, broccoli. Bedtime, 1 scoop whey protein. Day 2, anti-inflammatory focus. Morning, eggs, stir-fried vegetables. Lunch, tofu stir-fry, brown rice, edamame. Snack, cottage cheese, pumpkin seeds. Dinner, steamed chicken, sweet potatoes, bok choy. Bedtime, 1 cup bone broth. Day 3, recovery boost. Morning, whey smoothie, banana, spinach. Lunch, tuna, avocado salad, olive oil. Snack, Greek yogurt, walnuts. Dinner, grilled beef, quinoa, asparagus. Light activity, 10-minute walk after meals. Repeat the above recipe. During the week, changing up the dishes to avoid boredom. Always stick to the rule. Enough protein, anti-inflammatory, on time every meal. No need for perfection. Just be consistent. Your body is listening. And after just 7 days, you will start to feel it clearly. Your body is healthier, your energy is increasing, and your strength is coming back. This is not a miracle. This is the result of making the right choices every